what really hurts is when I looked inside, it looks like it wasn't even in that bad a condition. It doesn't even look cracked, but being that it's now covered in silver pen, I have to try and get that off. I want to try and use all the original parts, of course. So once I finally get it out of the body, you can see just how much silver paint's on this thing. It's all over the glass. And again, it doesn't look like it's that bad underneath. If we can get this paint off, pen or whatever it is, I think we can do a good rescue job on it. So I'll stick it inside the brake fluid bath. Now I left it in here for well over a week. It was probably closer to 2 weeks. I kind of was doing other projects and forgot about it, so that helped. I don't have any mystical music to represent the passing of time, but we've gone through a week and a half here. And it starts rubbing off. It rubbed off all the visible places really good. The parts that go under the body, not so much. It had really caked on. So after some more scrubbing and cleaning and a rinse off, this is what I'm left with. Obviously the process isn't finished yet, but it's looking promising. Certainly a lot better than it was. I was also going to have a go at cleaning the wheels. Now, again, I got most of the silver paint off, but I did end up respraying these, I won't lie. It was easier. So here I am using ultra super duper fine wet and dry sandpaper. Wet, obviously. Try and take off a little bit more of what was left of the silver paint and to clean it up a bit more and try and take some of the fine scratches out of it. Not that there was an awful lot in this glass. It was, like I said before, it was a real shame. There wasn't really anything wrong with it before it had silver paint plastered all over it. Once I'd done that, I got some of the aluminium polish on a cotton bud to polish all the visible areas. Really shine them up that little bit more. Now I'd love to have some more sound effects and the actual noises that go on in the background, but part of my shed therapy is playing my music, and of course if I let the music go in the background I'd run afoul of all sorts of copyright infringements and takedown bans from YouTube, so I'm afraid you have to make do with the supplied music and my voiceover, I'm afraid. One day I'll try and do a video without the music and just let it go au natural. So here we go for a bath in the magic milk. Help give it that extra, almost unnatural shine. And almost makes it look like new, with any luck. So after hitting the body and the base with grey primer, I'm hitting the base with some gloss black. Now I know it should be semi-gloss black, but you cannot buy TS29 Tamiya semi-gloss black rattle packs in this country for love or money at the moment, and most of my places I go to for paint are all running out. Don't know what to do about that. If you've got some other options, let me know. So here I am making decals. I've got an image I stole off eBay from somebody selling a mint one. It's obviously not quite straight and it's a little bit grimy, and I wanted to clean it up, so I used elements of the picture to redraw my own version, cut and paste and finoodled it, and it came out pretty good in the end. Well, it came out really good. I'm quite proud of it. And now with all these decals I print extra sets of them in case I bugger them up, and you should too. So if you need a set of these decals, let me know. I've got like 5 extra pairs of them. So you know what they say about not working with animals or children? Hi Farby. Hey Peter, what are you doing? That's Farby talking. I'm making some decals. Oh, you can kiss my furry butt, that's how much I care about your decals. Okay Farby, thanks. Now, because I couldn't get TS29 in a rattle pack, I'm using airbrush semi-gloss Tamiya acrylic paint. Now, this is the last of what I had as well, and I don't know if it's a problem in the other corners of the globe, let me know, but Tamiya paints in this country are pretty much unobtainium at the moment, unless you like painting everything khaki grey or otherwise. It's a bit frustrating. But anyway, first world problems. Here I am reassembling the wheels, making sure that the cap ends all go on the same side. I've straightened the base obviously, and then I'm going to reform them on the drill press, which is a pretty common method. I'm sure I know other people use it. That's how I learned to do it, from watching other people. I'm just going to hit them with the ye olde White Knight clear varnish to seal that ink in, so when we dip them in the water they don't turn to you know what. Now I'm serious, I've got a few extra ones there. If you could use a set for a project, send me a message, email me. Happy to send you one if I've got some left over, or if you just want the JPEG file to make your own, I'll email you that. Now we come to the spring plate. As you can see, I broke it. So first I tried gluing it together. Well, that kind of worked, but that didn't solve the problem of it being bent. So I got the heat gun out and I tried to bend it, and as you can see I curled up one of the ends and ruined it. And so I don't have to tell you what I ended up having to do. So here I am, using the original as a template to make a fresh one out of sheet styrene. It looked the part. I glued it onto the base because it didn't have the mounting point anywhere to just sit it in there. It might have been a bit too flimsy. It didn't really solve the suspension issue, but it's okay. It's better than a broken one. Okay, I always wear goggles. You don't see me wearing them, but I always wear them, because if you don't wear goggles when you're using a Dremel, I hope you make healthy contributions to the seeing eye dogs, because you will damage your eyes. Even with the goggles sometimes I feel like it might have got some stuff in my face. So always wear them. You don't want to be able to, not see what you're doing and stop doing the hobby you love. I'll stop being serious now. We'll move on to the good times. Now here's my decals. Printed them on white paper, so I have to cut them right to the edge so we don't have any white overhang where we don't want it. And they came out really good, and I actually got them on in one go and cut them properly the first time, so I didn't waste all those extra copies, which is why I'm in a position to offer them if you need them. We are back at the start with my $5.90 eBay special 80s super custom with its special custom silver paint slopped all over it, so the driver can't see where he's driving and the sightseers can't see what they're sightseeing. It's a bit of a mess really. That's okay, we like a challenge, and compared to some of the ones I've done the last couple of weeks, this one needed a fair bit more attention than the others. So let's see what we've got now. Looking so much better with its clear windows. People can see out now. There's new paint, some homemade decals, some cleaned up wheels. It's really looking the part. I'm really pleased with the transformation on this one. So thanks for giving this longer format video a try. I really appreciate it. I hope the subscribers who are asking for a longer video found it entertaining. I always worry that if I do a longer video it'll get boring for you. So please let me know if you've enjoyed the longer video. Also let me know if you prefer the shorter videos. I always try and mix it up. I'll try and keep it interesting for you. That's my main concern. I just don't want it to get boring for you guys. So let me know what you thought. So thanks again for tuning in everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and haven't seen some of these other videos, why not click on one of these links? If you're new to us, I'd love for you to subscribe, click on my bald head, click on the bell so you get alerts. I put a new video up every Friday and I'd love to see you here again. Thanks very much for watching.